Hello YouTube, this is Suicide Trent, aka M25, aka LoosJM, and today I'm gonna give you some interesting news. Does anybody remember Rooster Teeth? You know, that big-time website machinima company that helped created Red vs. Blue, RWBY, Camp, and a lot of other interesting achievement hunter projects and the like. Well, believe it or not, they're back in business. At least for all we know so far. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, see, back in 2002, 2003, Rooster Teeth started as like a small little indie site that while it started out as an Apple mockery of Apple commercials, began using using Halo clips to create Red vs. Blue. But then, afterwards, it soon started to skyrocket and became this huge, popular company, believe it or not. Since then, it spanned into a huge venture, from not only shows such as Red vs. Blue, RWBY, Camp, Strangerhood, and other types of shows that some people don't want to talk about, but also interesting gaming and clips and the like. But then in the later years, things start to unravel between poor management, questionable decisions, and certain allegations. In 2022, Rooster Teeth decided shut its doors down when after they were bought by Warner Brothers Discovery. Yeah. When you're desperate trying to get attention, you decide and keep your company afloat, you go to the one company that has a history of butchering content, past, present, future, just to get more money to make a bottom line. At first, Rooster Teeth was going to be forever gone, and all of its content vanished into the annals of multimedia. But then, a few days ago, at the time of recording, they were bought back by Gus, of all people. And now Rooster Teeth is back under sort of new management. As far as I'm concerned, I have no idea what's really going on, but anyways, here's some proof. This is the Rooster Teeth website, and as you can see, back when it was just thanking everyone for 21 years of greatness, this came up. A neon sign with a under new management logo with a bit of a joke to it. Scrolling down, there is an announcement. Let me read this. Almost 1 year ago, we were all saddened to learn Rooster Teeth would be shutting its doors. Today, I am very happy to say that I have completed an acquisition of the Rooster Teeth brand and many of its remaining properties. The details of all this would be too much to communicate in a letter on a website, so please tune in February 5th episode of Morning Summer Podcast below if you want to find out more, or you can check out the press release. There's a lot of work to do around here before our relaunch. In the meantime, I hope that you will join me in welcoming back a brand that has been so important for so many people for many years. Stay tuned for more. That was actually the Gus delivering this letter for everyone to share. I'm kind of surprised that we got this property back, and not only that, but they brought in back some of the shows. Well, only 4 so far. There's Morning Somewhere, RT Podcasts, Camp, and of course Red vs. Blue, which I'm stoked because I've been having trying to find Red vs. Blue content lately because I am in a bit of a binge thing. Still, it's nice to see that this company's back up and running and hoping for more. As far as the future, well, it does depend, because, let's be honest, it is going to be difficult trying to see what's going to happen once they relaunch the whole brand, and what shows are being kept and what shows are being removed. My best bet will be they have to remove Gen Locke because of how controversial that was, especially given it didn't live up to the hype of RWBY. Speaking of RWBY, some of you might be wondering why RWBY isn't part of this list. Well, I think it does depend on where it's located now. See, after a few months when Rooster Teeth shut its doors, Viz bought the rights to RWBY. And giving Viz and its history with creating manga content involving that show, I think that's a very strong deal. Still, a lot of people are skeptical about what's the future of RWBY to begin with. Is it, now that it's being owned by Viz, are they going to pick up where they left off with after season 9, which clearly was the worst season on so many people's occasion, or will they restart the franchise fresh with a new reboot, like say what they did in Crunchyroll with Ice Kingdom? Time will tell, but I feel like this is a better holding than say what they did with RWBY and DC crossover. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to talk about that in a future video, am I? As far as other shows and stuff, well, I do want them to bring back certain things, say bringing back all the game fails, or Michael's Rage Quit, or even say more inversions, or other unique animated shows such as Norman of the North, or that Gavin and Michael cartoon show. I know the name. It's just hard because I just can't get it at the top of my head. Regardless, it would be interesting to see more of these shows coming in the near future, depending on when the relaunch is going to happen. As for me, I'm just not glad that Rooster Teeth's back up and running, because, let's be honest, given what went down with places like Escapist and G4, we needed something to entertain ourselves. Even if we never have much of a machinima to begin with on YouTube. So here's hoping to Rooster Teeth and its bright future. Let's just hope that just doesn't end up in the same boat as Escapist and Machinima. Just saying. So that is it for this surprising vlog. I hope you guys appreciate it, and if you're stoked to see Rooster Teeth coming back, leave a comment below and hit a like button. Anyways, stay tuned for more videos. #RWBY Cartoons.